Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roy Vagelos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here tonight to do something very special. In fact, it's never happened before, and that is we are going to have a talk by the person who will become a Nobel laureate in December, and Bill Campbell. And I'm going to ask, as Mary Claire King asked, that I would like everyone to stop talking when Bill Campbell. You can talk while I'm talking, but when Bill Campbell gets up, I want not one word. Is that a deal? Okay. Thanks, Mary Claire. You showed me how to do that. Now, let me say a word about Bill Campbell, because I met Bill in 1975, but Bill was born 1 year after I was, in 1930, in Ireland. What is it, Remilton? Is that? Remilton, excuse me, thank you, Remilton. It's a very small town, to a family where the father was an entrepreneur. He ran a shop. He supplied things to the farmers and other people, and he did all kinds of things. He also generated the electricity for the town. And so when he went to bed, he turned off the electricity. And so, and I have read that when Bill was born, he was born under a oil lamp because the electricity had been turned off. Now, I don't know how he knew that, but he, even at that age, was very perceptive. And at any rate, he grew up in this small town, and from the time he was very young, he was very interested in worms, roundworms, all kinds of worms, parasites. He was a born biologist. I don't know that there were any biologists in his family before him, but he was a born biologist. He went through school, studying little things, and then he went to Campbell College. Funny thing, Campbell College. And then he went from there to Trinity College, and he got a degree, undergraduate degree. Then he came to the U.S. on a Fulbright scholarship. Smart kid, very smart. And in the U.S. he went to the University of Wisconsin, and there he studied zoology and worms. He really focused on worms again, and liver fluke, in fact. Liver fluke were a real problem to the farmers of Ireland. Hey, wait, we had this deal on not speaking while we have someone on the stage. Could I have silence? Aha, good. Okay. No. Okay. So there. Okay. And so he went to he did a PhD in 1957 and came directly to Merck. Now at Merck, he was asked to work in the area of veterinary parasites, and that was a big deal at Merck at the time. That is, drugs to kill parasites in animals, cattle, sheep, pigs, etc. That was quite a big business. We had a animal health business at the time, and Bill started as a junior person, a scientist, and as time developed, he was involved in the discovery of thiabendazole, cambendazole, and a bunch of other things that killed worms. And so he became the local expert in worms and how to handle them, and new drug discovery. So when I arrived in 1975, I knew nothing about drug discovery. Bill had already been involved in the discovery of several important drugs, and one of them, and I know this because my family lived in Rahway, New Jersey, one of them smelled terribly. It was a terrible smelling thiabendazole. So when the Merck company was making thiabendazole, all of Rahway smelled bad, and so we were anxious to get rid of it, and we needed something else. And so Bill was, in the meantime, growing his reputation as the world expert in studying worms, and so everything follows. And I don't want to tell Bill's story, but he is such a wonderful example of a scientist who works in a company his entire career, focused on drug discovery and development, and is involved in leading the group that comes up with a very important drug. And he's humble. When he retired, which he retired, I don't know when, he went to teach at Drew College, Drew University, where he taught and did research, because that is part of his life. And so he is my hero, and I was delighted when I called him and he agreed to come and talk with us tonight. Bill Campbell.